This movie made me want to eat that ratatouille. Like, it looks delicious.
I have a rat.
He's toying with my mind, taunting me with that rat.
As though I had wings.
The rat! It's getting away!
Together, we can be the greatest chef in Paris.
Ratatouille?
So Ratatouille came out in 2007 and it's directed by Brad Bird, and this is, I guess, hang on, how many Pixar films there are now from there? That's Toy Story, Bugs Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, Incredibles, Cars. Yes, this is the 8th Pixar film. I figured that out just now. It's really awkward. So Ratatouille is basically about this rat named Remy. Now, his job, because he has a great ability of smelling, he can smell either the garbage is poisonous, because some people put rat poisonous on the garbage. But he really wants to be a chef. He wants to be the greatest chef on earth. Until he got swept away from his family to Paris, where he finds this really big restaurant that he really wants to work in. But the problem is, he is a rat, until he met this guy named Laguni, who has kind of like the same dream as Remy a little bit, but he's really bad at cooking. So they both made an unlikely friendship and worked together to work in this restaurant. Now, Ratatouille is, to me, not the most best Pixar film out there. It's actually kind of forgettable to me, because I never watched Ratatouille that much. So I recently watched Ratatouille again just for this review, and yes, I really enjoyed Ratatouille. I don't think this movie was a perfect Pixar film. I think it's better than Cars, I'll give it that, but it's not as good as like Toy Story and The Incredibles or anything like that. In fact, Brad Bird directed The Incredibles, so yeah, even this movie is not as good as The Incredibles. But it's still a good movie. Like, I still give this movie credit. It's still a great movie about following your dreams and finish what you started. And I really love that in this film. This whole message in the entire film, to not judge people by its cover, especially rats, because rats could have hearts as well. Everyone could have a heart. Even like really dangerous animals, they have hearts somewhere, but they just have very different hearts. But I really love this movie because I think it's about following your dreams, and I really love the characters in this film. Like Remy. Remy is a really good character in this film. I think I followed Remy along through this whole entire film because he is different from every other rat. Every rat just likes garbage, they just want to steal food and steal the garbage, but Remy just wants to cook. He's very different from the other rats, which makes his character a bit more heartfelt, because his dad is basically not letting him do what he wants to do. He has to let him do what he wants him to do, and it's very emotional for his character. But I also like Lugini in the film. I hope I say his name right. I just like completely mess his name up, I guess, but Lugini in the film, he is a really good character as well. He's just a shy, lonely guy that wants to be a chef and all that stuff, but of course he's not really good at it, and he's about to be fired until Remy kind of saved his job and all that stuff. And I like when Remy like controls him from his hair. I think that is a pretty clever writing right there, because they can find a way to cook together, they can find a way to work together, and it's really well handled. But guys, the animation still looks fantastic in this movie. Like, it looks amazing. I think every Pixar film, the animation gets better and better and better. Like, the animation, the look of Paris looks amazing, and I really love the look of Paris. It looks actually pretty realistic. And I know a lot of people said, you think every Pixar film looks realistic. Nah, Toy Story looks completely animated. The Incredibles, the forest scene, it looks realistic, and this movie improved a lot more better animation than Incredibles. Like, the look of Paris looks freaking amazing. Does Ratatouille have flaws? Yes, it does. Like, I think the villain Skinner, played by Ian Holm, which I just noticed he is from Lord of the Rings. He plays the old Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, it's not saying much. But Skinner as a villain, to me, it just feels very necessary. It's kind of like Toy Story 2 with the Prospector, like how his villain became rushed. His villain became the same thing. It became a bit rushed and became very forgettable. He wasn't actually that funny in my opinion. He's just very annoying in this entire film. Even the love interest in the film kind of annoys me a little bit. Like, I know she's kind of like a tough chef and all that stuff, but then like she changes the whole film and she starts to love Lugini, and like, I don't know, the romance is a little bit cheesy in this entire film. There are some moments in the film that we've seen many times in films before. Like, we've never seen much films about cooking these days, and it's really sad because they should make more, but there are some scenes in this movie that just don't hold up to me. Like, you just seen it before, like, you get to see all those, like, creativity and yeah, you've seen stuff like that many times before. There are certain scenes in the movie that you've seen too many times, you're thinking, yeah, this film is not as original as you think. Like with the rat, yeah, rat wanna be a chef, that's original, but the aspect of that, we've seen it in many films before. But guys, overall, Ratatouille isn't great. Like, I didn't think it was a great Pixar film. I still think this is a really good Pixar film, though. You can see Ratatouille and get your own opinion out of it. To me, I really like this film, but I don't think it's as good as the other Pixar films out there. I'm gonna give Ratatouille an A-. Yeah, it's a good film. I still enjoyed the film. I think it's a lovely film about following your dreams, and I think they handle it really well in this film. So guys, my next Pixar film is going to be WALL-E. So guys, what do you guys think of Ratatouille? Comment below, let me know what you think. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day.